Booger, you and I were sitting next to each other when he got drafted that night in Cleveland. Are you surprised at how good he's been this fast?
No, Greeny, not at all, because we all sat there and talked about that night, his ability to process information and get the ball out quick. He does all the little things that you want a quarterback to do, Greeny. And, you know, I was sitting next to Steve Young on Monday Night Countdown, and Tim, I want to see if you agree with this. He talked about Mac Jones' ability to process information and get the ball out very quick is second to none of the rookies and maybe some of the veterans in the league. And I asked him, I said, Steve, what does processing mean? He simply said this: when there's total chaos going on around, when the play is about to snap, he's got 25 things going on in his mind, and he can filter those things out so fast and know what to do with the ball so fast, and his reaction time to the defense is special. That's the reason why he's successful. He knows where to go with the football. He's not panicking. His ability to know what defense is coming is faster, Greeny, than all of the rookies and some of the veterans. So yes, he is only going to get better the more things that he sees. He is in a great organization. He is well coached by Josh McDaniels. So I am not surprised by what I'm seeing. Quite frankly, I'm surprised that other teams didn't see this, but you know what? We draft on measurables, not necessarily on our smarts, and that's the reason why he failed and he was the last quarterback taken in the first round.
That's fair. Let me leave that part of it there for a minute and come here, because the question is, right now, they beat Buffalo. There's going to be people talking Super Bowl. No rookie has ever taken a team to the Super Bowl as a quarterback. Can he?
Yeah, I think he can. I don't know that saying that the quarterback's going to take him implies some level of responsibility that I'm not sure that Mac carries, because he doesn't have to, which is the best way to be in this league, is to ask your quarterback to make a few plays here and there, and Mac is doing it. And the video that Tim showed was outstanding. I remember the last preseason game, seeing Mac process in the red zone was when I got my mind changed. It was like, yes, he's going to be the best rookie of this class in this situation. So yes, they can make this run in large part because of Mac. But I think even more importantly, they have a running game and they have a defense that can slow teams down.
What have you been hearing around the league?
Well, so Booger, comes as no surprise to Booger,
right.
But to personnel execs around the league, actually, they're surprised that Mac is performing as well as he is, because before the draft, everybody said processing, mental processing. He's the best in that, and that's why he's going to go high. But what we've seen is you knew he was going to be able to dissect a defense, but the fact that he isn't, overcome by the moment, the fact that he always knows the right place to go with the football, he's outperforming and smarter than some of the veteran QBs in the league, and that's what's so impressive.
Go ahead, Bug.
Greeny, I'm sure the guys can pull the tape. When they decided to cut Cam, August 31st, I was on Get Up. And I simply said that day that now that Mac Jones is a starting quarterback, the Buffalo Bills are on notice, because everybody around the sport just gave the AFC East to the Buffalo Bills. You can pull the tape. August 31st, I said the Bills are on notice because you put Mac Jones with that coach, with all the weapons they got in the offseason, you can see it coming. So no, this is not a surprise, man, when you get a smart quarterback who understands what to do with the football, Greeny, because playing that position is not about being 6'6" and running 4'5". Playing that position is about understanding great decision-making, taking care of the football, throwing the football with accuracy and timing, and he does that better than some veterans, Greeny.
And if you do that, then you don't have to have the cannon for an arm, because you're getting the ball there. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.